Before you keep watching, answer this honestly. Don't overthink it. Just notice. When you have a free moment, what do you reach for first? Your phone? Or nothing? You just pause. There's no right answer. Just notice which one felt automatic. Most people don't remember making this choice. It doesn't feel like a decision. It happens quietly, in elevators and lines, before sleep, between tasks. A few empty seconds appear, and they're filled without thinking. Not because you planned to, but because your hand moved before your mind did. This habit is almost invisible, because it's ordinary, and ordinary things rarely feel important until they repeat, again and again and again. This choice feels small, it feels harmless, almost meaningless, but it may be the most repeated action of modern life, and repetition is how habits are built, not through intention, but through environment. Modern life doesn't give us many pauses, so when one appears, it feels unfinished, like something is missing, like something needs to happen, and we rush to fill it. Not because we want to, but because we've learned to. Think about how often you wait now, waiting for an elevator, waiting for a message, waiting for food, waiting for something to load. These moments used to be quiet. Now they're filled instantly. Waiting used to be waiting. Silence used to be silence. Now, silence feels uncomfortable. Stillness feels incomplete. Life didn't always move like this. Empty moments weren't problems to solve. They were just part of being alive. You stared out windows, you drifted in thought, you noticed things without naming them, and nothing bad happened. Today, we live surrounded by stimulation. Screens, alerts, updates, notifications, noise, and when everything moves fast, stillness can feel wrong, even threatening, as if doing nothing means falling behind. If you chose your phone, it doesn't mean addiction. It doesn't mean weakness. It means your brain adapted to the world it lives in. Your environment trained you to expect input, and your brain learned to provide it, automatically, efficiently, quietly. Your mind didn't fail you, it adjusted. That's what human brains do. They learn patterns and repeat what works. And in a world built around constant stimulation, reaching for something feels like the safest response. If you chose nothing, it doesn't mean discipline. It doesn't mean control. It simply means you still tolerate silence. You still allow moments with no reward, no distraction, no stimulation. And that ability is becoming rare. Not better, just rarer. Humans were never designed to fill every empty second. Boredom wasn't a flaw, it was space. Space to reflect, space to notice, space to let thoughts wander without direction. When boredom disappears, something else goes with it. Creativity, patience, depth. Not because we chose to lose them, but because there's no room left for them to appear. When every pause is filled, awareness has nowhere to land. And without awareness, life becomes automatic. Days blur together, actions repeat, and we move through moments without ever fully arriving in them. This isn't about phones. Phones are just the most convenient example. This is about what disappears when nothing is allowed. Creativity fades because it needs space. Patience shrinks because it grows slowly. Attention fractures because it wasn't meant to be divided endlessly. And none of this happens suddenly. It happens slowly, quietly, without asking permission. The most powerful changes rarely announce themselves. They settle in through repetition, through comfort, through convenience. The most dangerous habit today isn't scrolling. It's forgetting how to stop. Not forever, not dramatically, just long enough to notice where you are, what you're doing, and how it feels to be here without reaching for something else. You don't need to change anything. You don't need to quit anything. You don't need to decide anything right now. Just notice. Pause.
You are still human.